Hi guys, it is Fontaine Felicia Foster back making another video. And before I start, I have a very important, very serious update, y'all. The war against me and this cold sore, I'm winning, y'all, because it's drying out. Yes, I'm so excited. I get my lips back. Okay, no, to the real actual message. So I'm making a video about 11/11 coming up, November 11 coming up, and to be honest, this is probably not going to be what you are expecting. Okay, I have my notes on, mind me if I'm looking down. Normally I pull cards for, like, you know, the energies, or make a forecast of the energies and things of that nature, but not today. I'm asking everyone to embrace this 11/11 for yourself. I'm trying something new, and I'm going to get right onto it, alright? So, just to backtrack, I want you to take a look at a video I posted on October 24th, when I was in a whole nother space. Take a look at it. The last couple of weeks, in fact, like the last couple of months have been super intense for me energetically. You know, so much has transpired. So many of my own timelines have collapsed. Like, you know, after I posted the Ascension Energy Update, you know, and realized just how many of you are experiencing the same thing. I'm still experiencing a lot of the symptoms, but now in my spirit I feel neutral. I feel like I'm starting my life over again, as if I've been reborn, and just completely not unbothered, but just, it's interesting. I'm not sure exactly what it means. It's a feeling of even greater than surrender, a feeling of no part of my ego's desires for wealth, or for a bigger following, or for whatever it is. No part of that kind of aches at my spirit anymore. I'm kind of in a place of just wanting to be and exist. And I've been here before, but not like this. It's just like, yeah, I have goals, but I'm not too concerned on whether or not they're fulfilled. And I think this is the beginning of living without ego, completely in a new and higher frequency. So I'm kind of just like posting up, man. Like I'm kind of, you know, I'm only going to be really posting as spirit urges me to. I'm just in a phase where, you know, I no longer want to struggle in any way. And you know, I'm literally in a place where I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, a month from now, and I've been there before, but this is totally different, and it's just a really neutral feeling. And I'm looking forward to seeing what culminates after this transition of our light bodies into 5D, and to see if we can fully tap into that creator consciousness and instantly manifest. So, as you can see, my vibration, my mood was definitely in another place. I wouldn't say it was lower, but it was just very neutral, like I said. At that point, I was feeling at 0 point. You know, something definitely happened within me. It was after my stint with Ascension Depression and everything, and being in the 3D hospital system and all of that. So something definitely happened to me. But when I came out of it, I felt brand new. This was just, what, 2 weeks ago? I felt brand new. I felt like I was being reborn. I felt like I was starting my life over anew. And I now realize that that is simply taking the blooming that I've achieved within my higher self and grounding it into new earth, so to speak, you know, and grounding all of these abilities into tangible physical practice, because that is what Ascension is about at the end of the day, is raising our frequency and our light, healing our soul and all of that, and being able to carry this awakened new consciousness in these beautiful bodies that we have. In this space, I truly found a revelation that I had been bombarding myself with so much false light information, disinformation, you know, and I just been, you know, intermixed with truth. And that's what was like really driving me to the edge, you know. And when I realized that, I legit had like a crisis. Like this was just recently. I legit just lost my shit. I've been on this journey for so long. My whole life, my being, my purpose, everything has changed. I've been on this journey. And to feel that some of my understandings had been duped, oh, I went through every emotion you can think of. Anger, confusion, denial. Just so emotional. Just like, wait, what? When I found this stuff out, y'all, like I was just going through it, a real true state of cognitive dissonance, which is like a separation of what I knew and then how I was feeling, and it was just crazy. So this is why I say embrace 1111 for yourself, y'all. At the end of the day, like, we have been conditioned in this matrix to just seek. When you want to buy a new car, you got to make sure you get an expert. If you have something wrong with you, you got to seek another opinion. If you need to get the expert for this and the expert for that in the matrix. And that has kind of permeated over into our awakening when it comes to the false light. Do you know what I mean? That is channeled through a lot of these avenues and these teachers. You know, and as soon as we started to wake up, what did we do? Seek, ask. And that was necessary for this process. But then I realized that at the end of the day, if this process is meant for us to embody our highest form in our physical vessels, you know, the only people to do that was Jesus and I think with Buddha. Like, there's not many beings that have been able to heal the original wound, come back into wholeness with these bodies, you know. So we are cultivating our own direct line to source. We are cultivating our direct cord to source, you know. All the misinformation and the interception and this, that, and the third with this false light is meant to delay our ascension and get us trapped into a second type of illusion, a starseed matrix. I don't know what you call it, but that is what I realized. I remember that I used to be clicking videos left and right, trying to figure stuff out, trying to figure out what the forecast is, what the energies are going to be, what I'm going to be feeling. I remember just literally just being like an ascension YouTube video junkie, just like going through it, just trying to find answers on top of answers and trying to clear my own insecurities about this, or, you know, trying to quench an insatiable thirst that I feel like I never did, time and time again. And literally just spending so much time trying to figure out the next steps of this situation. And I realized that, like, I got so caught up in the clicking and the searching and the watching and the videos and the channeling from this spirit and the channeling from that angel and the messages from that galactic force. I just was becoming so inundated in so much information, just causing myself an overload, causing anxiety, making me feel like, well, dang, am I just not ascending fast enough? Like, what's going on? And I just feel like I was driving myself insane. You know, and I just realized that I had to stop. I had to be at peace. Like I said, that video that I showed you was about finding peace, enjoying your life, being in the now, taking care of your basics, kind of letting go of all of the major, huge future ideas and goals for a second, you know, and just sitting with yourself and just being in a place of neutrality, because I think that's truly where our light will really begin to bloom in this process. I really started to find that I knew I had to go within. And I always knew that. Everybody tells you go within. But I really found that I haven't been going within enough to find my answers. You know, I had to stop looking for the answers in someone else, on another page, at another article. You know, I had to truly just stop and stop causing my own anxiety by plugging into all this stuff. And then I found out about the false light, and y'all, we are fully grown cosmic adults now. People think they're grown now, but they don't know what grown is until they truly, in the essence of it all, tap into that. And the way I'm feeling is, you know, as a grown woman now, I'm a grown galactic woman now. And what that means is that my guides and my angels and any aides have guided me to this point. But now I have access. I have full access into, you know, to tap into that multi-dimensional truth and source. I don't need a liaison. Like, the whole point is to tap into that through myself, going within, merging with my higher self, merging with my creative consciousness. I'm not saying that we don't have to call on our spirit guides or angels from time and time, you know, time again. I'm not saying that we don't have to or have our guides, our angels to call on, but they don't need to hold our hands forever, y'all. They don't need to hold our hands in this ascension forever, okay? We have the power to go within. We have the power to truly connect directly for ourselves and not continually seek in the old idea and paradigm of seeking and asking for things outside of ourselves, okay? So when I say embrace 1111, embrace 888, embrace 1212, 1010, any of these timelines, when I say to embrace that, Smokey, oh, let me pause. I got the camera on the cat box side. Let me give him his moment. Smokey had to go pee. Sorry, y'all. So when I say embrace 1111 for yourself, what I truly mean is to give this a go. Instead of paying for these mass activations and these mass meditations or like group calls, which I always low-key thought was pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. How about embrace this for yourself? Go in for yourself. Don't look to someone to see what you should expect to happen. Experience these shifts in real time. The way I look at it, these dates, they are important. They are portals. I do believe that. At the same time, it is open season for false light. Think about it. It's like galactic Black Friday. All these false light entities and things that are working through certain people in the matrix, all these portals are like holiday open season. How many folks can you get to line up at your door symbolically to get all the goods that you have? And if it's as above, so below, I'm not going to lie, y'all, I am guilty on 3D of when Black Friday come around, you know, I try to catch a sale. You know, I'm not going to lie. And then if I'm lazy, I'll wait to Cyber Monday. But just think about it. These are portals that we all collectively feel. These are gateways to higher consciousness, but they're also gateways to some bullshit. You know what I mean? And I'm just being real. You know, so, you know, this false light energy capitalizes on a lot of these moments, you know. Look how big Y2K was at that time, you know, and how commercialized that became when there was some real truth with 2012. So just be mindful of that. You know, so instead of giving your power to looking for these things, go within and find your own power. And so that is what I mean by embrace 1111 for yourself. So instead of giving an energetic forecast myself, I'm going to take the time to feel the energies for myself, see what comes up, see what timelines crash, see what manifestations happen, see what symptoms I feel, if any. And then in a couple of days, I'm going to come back and share my story and see if collectively anyone else has gone through the same things. I find more comfort in that and more truth and security in that, knowing that it came from within and that we're all tapping into the same thing from within and not being told outside of ourselves what's happening. You know, so tap in for yourself. At the end of the day, this spiritual journey, this process is not just about the bliss and the enlightenment and the oneness, but it's also about the integration and the grounding and the rooting and the spiritual maturity and the discernment and using our divine and feminine masculine qualities and brain to truly embody our divine infinite ascended master in the flesh, you know, energies. Okay. And just please be aware that deception can come from above as well, y'all. And we know this because that's why we're here in the first place, right? Deception can come from other realms and can come through these so-called false light leaders. So just, I'm not saying don't never watch another video again at all, by no means, but just be mindful. You know, use your balance, use your discernment, use your gut. Okay, these things have been given to us as a gift from source to use to help us get through all the BS that comes at us during this time. And if we're star seeds, I bet you we knew this. If we came here, some of us who are star seeds, we knew about this. We wasn't prepared for it, but we knew about it. And now this second awakening is what I call it. We truly are connected, free of deception, because we're tapped into the ultimate and highest truth that can only come from within and not without. Okay? So just be mindful of that, you guys. Be careful not to invite unwanted, misguiding spirits into your aura. I'm going to talk about psychic attacks the next video because that's really crucial. We have a greater ability to tap into 4D, into the astral realms. With that comes psychic attacks, and I had a huge psychic attack, but I was a boss, y'all. I wasn't scared or nothing. I'm going to do a whole video about that because it's important. Okay? And finally, I have one more announcement. I am starting a non-for-profit Lightworker Hub, where light workers who offer whatever services they offer, tarot, Reiki, healing, whatever it is, clearing, to donate some of their time and their services for free. Okay, my idea is that my healing ain't for sale. Okay, so I'm really excited about this new project. And if you are interested, it's the very baby steps in the very beginning, but November is the month of manifestation for all of us. So let's get into it, man. We getting that. We done went through everything. We getting rooted, we getting grounded, and we are starting to act. We are starting to manifest through purpose. So part of this, I realize, is this network of free healing for all those who are willing to donate their time at this super duper cool lightworking hub where people can get healing for free. Y'all, there's so many people that's going to be waking up, and if they go through what we have went through with the shedding of the ego, and like, you know, some of us ended up homeless, and the money situation, and just like the whole break from the matrix is really hard, but we are rebuilding. And so this hub can help a bunch of people who are going to be waking up, who I don't want to be caught in a second illusion, guys. I really don't. So this came to me, and I want to do this hub. Yeah, so if you're interested, please send me an email. The link is in the bio. If, you know, in the future, the near future, if you're interested in donating your time and services to offer free healing as a part of this non-for-profit business that I'm going to be opening. As well as I'm going to be offering some crystals, y'all. And wait till y'all find out about these crystals. I'm keeping it a little bit under wraps for now because I'm still building it. So I don't know exactly what's going to look like. But I'm going to be offering crystals and bath salts. Sound like I'm from New Jersey. Salts. And all that type of stuff. So do keep that in mind with the crystal program that I'm going to be launching. And I'm ready to bloom, guys, and manifest and really step into my very grand purpose. Okay, and I know y'all are too. All right, so I think that's all I had to say. So please do email me if you're interested in offering some free healing once I get this thing off the ground. And let's bloom, y'all. Let's become these ascended masters in the flesh that we were purposed to be, and help humanity rise, y'all. And Mother Gaia and Mother Earth rise, y'all. Okay? Thank you for watching.